going to start session .5 of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Our adventurers. Notice that music's a little too loud, so we turn it down a little bit. Our adventurers start off midday. The autumn leaves are just starting to change, and the fresh breeze blows in from the coast. They are answering a job, missing persons, from an individual named Mardrick Rosloff. He lives in a pumpkin farm, north of the town of Phandalin. And I'm getting a phone call.
Sorry, I don't know.
Boo.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
The reward at the bottom simply says, many, many treasures. The time of the start of the fall and harvest, there's much hustle and bustle, even on the back merchant roads. Carts galore, back and forth, people traveling. A lot more energy than it's on a typical time of year, typical road along the Sword Coast. As you guys pass the upcoming town of Phandalin, the population on these trails starts to dwindle a little bit more. Your eyes kind of dart back and forth between different individuals walking in this direction. One of them looks like... Describe your character, please, Mr. Frixus.
You see a gentleman who looks a little furry on his lower half, walking down said road. Do we have the four-legged dude?
Yeah.
He does have a four-legged companion with him. That's a brown-looking large mastiff type dog. And you see him. He's got a large set of ram horns coming down behind his head, with the two smaller ones coming up forward. He's walking along with his dog and his staff.
Nice. So the image of that character kind of stands out to you. Another gentlemanly figure also kind of catches your eye as you all are traveling the same way at that awkward distance. Go ahead and describe your character, buddy.
You see a curious fellow walking down, slight limp. See him walking with his quarterstaff using his walking cane. Seems intrigued by everything going on around him, since he's never seen it before. Kind of a pale fellow, almost gaunt. You can see scars all over him. Older looking fellow, peppered hair, maybe a reddish facial hair. Also a bowler hat and dapper clothes.
Yes, see this fine, dapper gentleman kind of limping in this same direction. As you, again, dart back and forth.
Careful how you describe me. Go on.
You're describing you.
Oh.
Careful how you describe you.
Beatrix, tell me about your character. What does she look like?
You start off seeing a little old lady, hunched over, hood up, walking along the way. She's just going about her business. That's it. She's got a few little things, not a lot.
Okay. You guys notice this weird old lady is traveling in the same direction. But another figure also stands out to you. Quite rare to see a person of this caliber. Go ahead and describe your character. Elenaris, right?
Yeah.
Elenaris, okay.
Well, I'll post the picture in the general chat so it's easier for everybody to see it, but
Yeah.
the spoiler apparently doesn't matter. But it's Drow. She has a large cello-shaped backpack, silver hair, single longsword outside the backpack, leather armor, but it's tattered and almost bandage-like. Her legs and arms are wrapped. Her eyes are almost white, but they're silver. She holds herself up and walks almost with a carefree motion, back and forth. Almost like there's no real rhyme or reason to the steps she's taking.
That's hot.
As you guys continue to walk, the scarcity of other people starts to... They turn off different avenues and venues and kind of disappear. And you realize it's just the four of you, all still traveling in the same direction. Kind of odd, as you start seeing a large pumpkin and another one, and a cottage completely covered with pumpkins all around it. I'll drop this picture in pictures. Oh, damn you, Lich.
No.
Oh no! Where'd you go?
We're dead!
In this cottage, large pumpkins that are kind of all over the place. The grass starts to turn a little bit brown in places, usually with that farm-style life. Little mice kind of scurry in and out of the grass and the hay as you guys approach the front door. Little wisps and fairies start to flutter around the door. One flutters down and looks at you. Well, come in.
Well, thank you for the invite.
He pushes the door open.
Well, thank you for getting the door. That was very nice of you.
Again, you all just like four strangers that just kind of showed up. All at this house at the same time. An older man inside. With fairies flying around him. Limps over to you.
I'm having trouble getting up the stairs to go in the front door.
Oh, I have the same problem. He extends his hand.
Oh, thank you. You're such a good gentleman.
Of course.
Go up the stairs.
So, it looks like you four have answered my call.
Yes.
Is that what you guys were looking for too?
You called me? I was just walking along. Such lovely pumpkins. I don't know. Are you related to Floria?
Who?
I guess you're on an inn like she does. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, lovely lady. She made this lovely.
The pumpkins keep me busy in my old age. As he hobbles over. Come in. Ah, what happened to you? Are you in need of aid?
No way.
Okay.
Oh, first this will be off like
Ooh, the
admiring
dog.
like one of the
he
large.
starts like petting the dog.
I'll be
a
off
good boy.
admiring one of the large pumpkins as
Just on.
Nora rolls off doing dog things.
Are you just like? Are you just zoned out looking at pumpkins?
Yeah.
So,
Fucking
the satyr's
normal
just
dog.
like. Just looking at pumpkins.
Damn it.
Are you looking to purchase a pumpkin, or are you?
Oh, perhaps I am here for for this job. Sorry.
Oh, you answered my call too.
Yes.
Good. All I needed was one person, but the fact that four of you showed up does my heart well. Come on in.
Might I make the comment that these pumpkins are quite gorgeous?
One of the little fairies just sits there, the one that opened the door is just like... Come on in. You have been summoned to the abode of a human warlock named Madrick Roslith. He lives on a giant pumpkin farm, sharing his rustic farmhouse space with rodents and pixies. His adventuring days are long behind him, and he looks quite old and frail. Nevertheless, he is delighted to make your acquaintance. I've acquired many treasures and made important contacts during my lengthy adventuring career. I would like to pass those treasures I possess and the favors I am owed to you. In exchange, I ask that you travel to Brismere, a domain in the Feywild, and find the fate that has befalled the Archfey that rules it. This Archfey, Zybilnia, is my patron, my inspiration, the source of my power. The asterisk.
Huh?
The asterisk.
Oh.
I have been unable to contact Zybilnia for the better part of a year, and I fear something terrible has happened. My adventuring days are over, but Zybilnia has been good to me, and I would like to know she is well before I take my leave. Every 8 years, our world is visited by a traveling extravaganza called the Witchlight Carnival. It recently returned and is camped 3 days' travel from here. I'm sure you've seen all the hustle and bustle not just the fall season. I'm asking you now because this carnival might pack up and leave in a week or two. And it contains your only route to Prismere. A Fey crossing, if you will. Seek out Zabilnia of Prismere. Help her if you can. And return with proof she is alive and well. Upon your return, all the hard-won earnings of my adventuring career shall be yours.
The Feywild, you say?
Yes. A wonderful place.
It sounds like a lovely adventure. I've always wanted to visit.
You are, well, like I say, we'll travel like me then.
Oh, yes, definitely.
And you sure you are up for this task? I know I sure am not.
Well, I'm very up to the task, yes. It'll be just fine.
All right.
Much more spry than I look. Also,
Sorry,
let's
man.
go at the same time. Oh, no worries. Go ahead, young man.
This is great.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
What is a patron?
Your patron, you see, is someone who can bestow upon you powers, magic, if you will. Some people are naturally...
spells.
Yes. Some people are naturally just born with the gift. Others can sing and perform and deceive. Others spend years of study to master these arts. My gifts come from a much more powerful being.
What if I just woke up and learned how to shoot a bolt out of a pin?
I
Did they
don't...
call it Eldritch Blast? Somebody told me.
Sounds like you must be born with inherent gifts then. To just wake up and be able to do that.
I don't really wake up.
Oh boy. Well, you're quite the special child then. Gentlemen.
Is gonna raise her arm because she's hunched down. She's small. And she's gonna tap you on the shoulder. Oh, simple young man. We'll take care of you. It'll be just fine.
Oh, you guys don't know each other?
Oh, we met on the road.
Hardly met. We just kind of wandered around at the same time until we showed up here. Yes,
So-
we didn't get to talk much.
No, not really.
You seem perplexed, but let me throw out this perspective. Because we do not know each other, we will all have different views on things, different perspectives. This will lead to greatness.
In my days, I've seen this happen many a times. I'm hoping this bonds you guys together.
We will end as best of friends, I believe.
Little fairies are still like flying around. Little mice are like scurrying. They're like carrying him over like a little cup of tea. And the mice are working together to pour him tea. Thank you.
He's Cinderella. This is beautiful. Go on.
Sipping on it, and he kind of like sits down in his rocker. He's like, "Oh, ah."
Might I ask how you've made friends with all these little animals?
The gifts of Zabilnia himself, or herself. Like I said, she is my patron. I've earned quite a lot of powers and gifts and treasures.
Quietly under my cloak, I press tea in his tea to make it the most delicious tea he's ever had. Just so he has a pleasant experience when he first meets us, because it's important.
Stealing Justin's.
A tiny little snack. Different. Now he has had a pleasant experience, and he will associate that memory with us. It is wonderful.
One second, I'm reading something.
It is not deception, it is truth. These are facts. No printer.
There we go.
No, it won't open!
Tragedy is struck.
Oh, this sucks. You're stupid. That's dumb. I got it. It was cold.
What are you guys doing?
Well, being noisy.
Besides that.
Looking for you, I have business to say.
I'm gonna murder that paper. One more time, I didn't see that.
Lucky for you,
Yeah.
I have business in the Fae.
Oh, you have business in the Fae as well.
I owe them a great deal.
There's like a info dump.
Have you ever been to the Fae?
I have not.
A vast expanse. But Witchlight Carnival is probably going to be your easiest cross.
Have you been to the Fae?
I have. Many a times, but I'm far too old to make that trek anymore.
Tell me, do the stars match ours there?
Ah, good question. See, time moves different in the Fae. So does the astrological signs, my good man.
So the constellations may be different.
They may very well be.
You just kind of see, like, he just starts going through his massive little goat beard he has across. He just starts pondering.
Do they have the same moon and sun?
We all share the same mood in the sun. That's what drives us all together.
I don't know the thing. What was his name one more time?
Ah, yes.
Pretty important.
Madrick. Madryck.
Thank you. Matter, you said something about Zabilna?
Yes.
Do you guys how I am on. My whole purpose is to find power allies, so can I, if I find her, can she help me maybe?
Oh, she could. She is very wise and powerful. But if not, I'm sure I have stuff in my possession that could help you.
And I'm gonna start writing this stuff down. I would pull up my journal and start writing it down.
All right.
Ink, quill, and
Something wrong with you?
I don't know. Before I did say I was nothing but skin and, or I had no meat on my bones, but obviously there is meat there.
A little bit, yes.
Meat is meat.
Do you have a way to
So,
remove cursed objects?
I very may well have
Nice to meet
a way to remove curses, young lady.
We'll see to your friend.
My patron. Zabil, yeah.
Apologies.
What'd you say?
Apologies.
Okay. I thought you like just messed with it and you were like, to do with that. I was like, no.
Arguably, even as your patron, you seem to care about her quite a bit. She can be your friend. Why not?
I guess I could go that way.
Friend is a term that people do not use often enough.
Speaking of which,
I'm sure introduce her to other. What is your companion?
this little fella right here,
Oh, yeah.
as when he points him out, there's it's a brown mastiff, and you see like a like on one of those like arms, there's like a gash that's healed, like looks like something clamped on there, and he has like scarring on his arm, but that's about it. But this is right here is Norval. He's one of my friendly companions I've made along the way.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Yeah.
Like kneel down.
To who?
Normal.
Oh, the dog? Okay.
Norval?
Norville or Normal?
Norville.
The dog looks at
Norville.
you. Quite excited. Tail starts wagging. And it goes to lick your face.
I'll start petting it.
You give it the scratches.
Little scratches.
It seems to like you.
I'll get up and I'll cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
So it keeps petting it.
Still.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your hand can come out of your butt, but you start with your hands. How does that work? Also, hi, I am Bloody. I reach out a hand.
Hello, buddy.
You are?
Pal. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry.
I'm not your pal guy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me my
Ow.
name was Buddy.
Guy.
I wasn't saying that in the game, I'm sorry.
I'm saying, I don't. Somebody said my name was Buddy, so I wish to ask his. I don't know your name.
Hello, Norris.
No, it's very nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Interesting attire.
Yes.
I like
You could
it.
say that. That makes one of us.
Light, nimble, practical. Quite on the softer side.
Could be.
Loud sipping.
Stares at tits.
Could be lighter.
Chokes on delicious.
You're gonna kill it, old man.
It looks like it's used for free movement. Not much tied together there.
Not much protection.
I'll rip it all apart if I could.
Oh, neat, did you say? You like that freedom?
Not gonna do the Perry's face. We're like, yeah.
I don't like my nipples to touch things in the wild. It's not fun.
It's really understandable because
Not preferred. They're very sensitive.
some things in the wild aren't made for other things. Like
This is
pants aren't made for me. He's got like
an old lady like me. I would get calluses
hooves,
on them.
hooves and backward knees.
I thought you were just wearing a hide as your pants.
No, it's like he's got like a little like loincloth type covering, and it's like just furry legs, it's like roped onto his like.
Tree.
So as you guys say that,
stomach.
we're talking about like nipples in the wild. You see her eyes kind of like zone out a little bit. Well, you know, if you had to have your entire body wrapped for hundreds of years, you probably would rejoice at the option to not have anything on it.
Hundreds of years. How old are you, dear? It's rude, but I don't care.
Oh, not that old, just a few 200 years old or so.
Oh, well, you look gorgeous. Girl, you aged way better than I did.
I'm still but a child.
One of the fairies floats down.
Me too.
Fucking next to Madrick. Damn! Keep it down. I'm so sorry about my friend there.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, to metagame knowledge, I don't think you heard it. Whenever you said you're still but a young child, I went, me too.
I heard you.
Okay, I didn't hear it. I was like, there's little hints. There we go. All right, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh my. So this is who's going to save the fairy godmother of mortals.
Bet your ass.
Well, I'm not one to leave someone behind. So.
We've gotten all of our names. What is your name? You've talked of one.
Oh, I am Beatrix.
Beatrix?
I love to talk. The sound of my voice is my favorite thing.
Nice to meet you, Beatrix.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
This is character lead.
Character bleed. I told you this one's going to be like me. It's going to have ADHD and talk a lot. Go on. You wanted to be the face. You're welcome.
Hey, do the face.
That's right. Wrinkles and all.
You are disguised as a human, right?
I look like the lady on Howl's Moving Castle. The old one.
Okay. I love your disguise another
Big
race.
nose.
I'm actually writing down how I'm seeing you.
I will
This
put
is how you
down
meet me.
I am actually
conversation
writing.
with them, like as they're talking.
So
I'm gonna put down
this
cello
is
backpack.
the first form you're going to meet me in, not my normal form.
Yeah.
Hold
I'll
on.
set it. There.
So you put down the cello bag.
Cello backpack. I'm gonna
There's
pull out a
a-
loop.
Okay.
Start
Jamming out.
a little bit.
So you pull out your lute and you start playing some strings as
Kind of
everyone's
saucy.
chilling here. The mice kind of scurry over and they're kind of interested. Kind of like... Pixies are still kind of flying around. They're not paying that much attention. Boy, are the mice really dancing. They're kind of jigging this tune.
Oh, beautiful bird. This is fantastic.
I'm going to then cheat and use the mage hand to also play different notes.
Roll me
Oh, that's
performance now. I
gorgeous.
want to see if you're going to play like
I love
Olivia. Fucking third hand comes up, you're like, excuse me.
Dude, he has to have one.
23.
Yes. The fairies actually start joining in and kind of like flooding around you. Little tiny, yay, yay. The mice are... And one's like, yeah! As the room kind of fills up with like this beautiful melody with complex notes on this instrument made for two hands.
I sit down and I
There's
think,
tap-ons and fucking hammer-ons and pull-offs and slides. I don't know, all kinds of whatever you want to do.
Multi-chords.
Multi-chords. Fucking Degent fusion going on. I don't even know.
Briefly, a second bow appears.
It's
beautiful.
Very nice. Do you mind if I join you? I sit down crisscross and pull out my metal drum.
Never have to ask to do what you want to do.
Oh, but out of respect, I would like to know. Would you like a solo performance? There is a pride in it.
If you feel like you need to do something or want to, you do it.
Okay, then I will.
Why don't you also roll me performance to see if you can keep up with his insane beat?
For some reason,
I could really dig this vibe right now.
agree.
Must put up my character sheet that, is outside again. Murder.
I was already.
As an old woman, I forget how I am.
I love it, that
That's wrong.
the sound. What are they doing?
I believe they're playing instruments.
Playing.
Yes.
Timmy is
Using
17.
an instrument.
To do
So
what?
you can keep up with
What's
the
the
beat,
purpose of this?
however.
Listen.
I would like to make the point that I'm not trying to overpower. I'm trying to complement his music.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't
So I'm not
make
trying
that-
to like perform.
You want to make that
I'm
compliment
trying
there.
to compliment.
Don't know.
Well,
I
listen
know
to this.
the word, but I don't know the meaning behind it.
The sounds coming off of what they're playing is music.
I'll take note of that.
It's called Beauty, son.
So as you start joining in a little bit of drum, as you guys are talking,
I kind of hide my
you can hear like a small ocarina join in as well. Oh, I thought this was a jam session.
Oh, I do not stop.
I just smile and keep going.
Yeah.
The type of smile she has on her face is like her soul is happy. You know what I mean? What a wonderful way to start an adventure.
Yes, it is. Like he's pretty hot for like an old guy.
Yeah.
He's on that ocarina, like note for note. Like somehow I can just pick up the little bit of your beat and it's like he throws in like a third hand somehow.
Is it the same key? What are we doing?
All salt and no pepper, and he's very spicy.
Okay, that's enough thing for me.
See, sometimes when multiple people play together, it's a band.
Try to explain.
I love our characters.
Yeah, and multiple people playing. I don't know the purpose behind the music.
Some
It's
people
pleasant to
enjoy
the
it.
ears, but
That's what it is. The pleasantness.
the reason just for being pleasant. How interesting.
Does it bring joy? Do you feel happy when you hear it?
It is pleasant.
If it is pleasant.
It does not bring joy.
If you have a pleasant feeling inside, maybe you are happy. Do you know how to identify happiness?
I had a memory of being happy.
Call upon that, because if the music makes you happy, then it's doing its purpose. And sometimes it has more purposes, but we can learn those another day.
It's an interesting memory. It was weird. It wasn't me, but it was me. But I remember wine. Sweet, sweet red wine.
Wine does make me.
I was like, she puts down the loot, she sits for a second, breathes in, starts putting it away. So I look over at Buddy. I think you're overthinking it. If you like it, that's all there is.
Well, I have to think of it. I'll flip to this page. This is my life.
Oh,
What a confined way to live.
keeping tomes, I see.
Well, I keep notes. I mean, I've only been under the stars about 22 nights now so far.
What?
What?
I don't even look slightly confused.
Just gets a collective what?
I've only been around for 22 days.
Well, I'm not talking about the past, I'm talking about the present. Live how you want.
That's all I
Interesting.
remember is 22 days.
Well, we've got
You
you
mean you
in.
don't just wake up and exist?
But,
Yes.
no. Interesting.
I'll start taking more notes again.
Wow, this is gonna be great.
He's like,
No,
he just said,
you're
like,
what are my bonds?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Beatrix is gonna put away her drum, and she's going to look at the dog, and walk over and let him sniff her hand.
Sniffs and instantly goes like, blah, 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 like lapping out with his big tongue.
Okay. She pulls away and goes back.
Kill the stomach or something.
She just wanted to make sure she wasn't going to be in the presence of an animal that could tell. Oh yeah.
Tell.
Oh no, she's not saying that again. Sorry. You know what I mean.
Oh, Norval's a nice dog. He doesn't bite. He did a while ago, but it seemed to have broken him of that.
That means Normal is quite special to you.
Norval's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, Norval.
Norville.
I thought you said normal. That
Sorry.
was funny. Ha 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 ha.
Norval.
Norval. These old ears aren't what they used to be.
Everyone's petting the dog. Do you mind?
As long as he doesn't mind.
Oh, yeah.
As he reaches down, you reach down to pet it.
He seems a little unsure of you.
Well, that is a different reaction. Maybe not.
Well, give him time. He'll warm up.
Notes reaction of animal to bunny.
It's a great feeling. I'm gonna quit back sometimes.
So I won't know.
No, I'm a hippie it. I'm like, whenever you do it, it's just a little comment back.
Do you think that maybe the dog is unsure of you because you are unsure of yourself? They read confidence, you know.
Oh, I'm sure of myself. I have but one goal.
Oh, that's
One
good.
list.
Boy, I have a goal too.
Well, yeah, it sounds like that goal might help mine. So, how can we help you besides what you've told us? Is there any more information?
I'm glad you asked. I mean, I appreciated the hippie jam session. That was pretty cool. I dug that. But I do have some more information to give you. My patron, Zabilnia, is the fairy godmother to mortals. She created the carnival as a means in which mortals could enter her realm and beseech her aid. When I last visited the carnival, it was run by a pair of Shadowkai, elves native to the Shadowfeld. Their names? Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. I assume they're still in charge. I also dimly recall that Witch and Light acquired the carnival more than 100 years ago from an Eladrin. But the name of that Eladrin escapes me.
What's an Eladrin?
A type of elf native to the Feywilds. Their appearances can change with their emotions like the seasons change. Yes, like the seasons change.
What I should. Scary. Because you're a girl.
I suppose I could shed a little bit more information. You might want to know where you're going and maybe what Zabilnia looks like. That helps.
Before you go,
The old age.
let me refresh your tea. Bob, make them tea. As my unseen servant will start gathering my tea set and start making tea for everybody.
Maybe we aren't so different. Alright. Prismere. Prismere is a domain of delight, ruled by Zabilnia, who dwells in the Palace of Heart's Desire, a magnificent structure in the heart of the domain. Zabilnia can assume many forms and is brilliant, secretive, and wise. When she presents herself to mortals, Zabilnia usually assumes the form of a statuesque woman with long white hair and a small tattoo shaped like a chicken's foot below one eye. Shut up.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't say anything. Merely breathe.
But that description matches the exact description of one of your precious memories.
Well, that's good.
And yours.
And yours? Oh, well then. Forgive me, can you give me the description again? Long white hair
Yes.
and a chicken's foot?
She assumes the form of a statuesque woman with long white hair and a small tattoo shaped like a chicken's foot below one eye.
The character goes back to doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Pondering.
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't matter to me if she was a high elf in a palace or dwarf in the streets.
I don't know why when you said dwarf in the streets, I was just like, dwarf in the streets, elf in the sheets. Like, I don't know.
A bunch of fucking degenerates.
I was gonna say an orc in the sheets.
Oh,
That's very noble of you.
I don't know. Is that your experience?
And again, I would totally go myself, but
Half
far too old. The farm itself takes a lot of my power. I just want to know, before my time comes, that Zabilnia is well. Unfortunately, that is all the information I have to give.
Well, I assume we just have to locate where she's at.
Yes,
Figure
yes.
out if anything happened.
The entrance. The Witchlight Carnival. Kind of like walks over as your unseen servant starts to like pour tea. Oh, yes, thank you. As he rolls out a map. And it shows the location of the town of Phandalin, which you might have passed. You see Neverwinter. You know, seeing further up the street and the road. About a 3 days travel. He points a little X on the map. If you follow this road, in 3 days, you should arrive to the Witchlight Carnival. There's the entrance, somewhere inside.
I'll do a little sketch of in my book. I want to actually like this.
As you're sketching your book, you could feel like small puffs of air, like by your ankles, the back of your pants. And you can see it's the dog himself, sniffing you. What's it?
Norville.
Norville. Sniffing at your pants leg. As you go to look at him, he still kind of backs up. As your eyes look back to... Oh, sorry, I had this gross-ass burp, Madrick. He goes back to sniffing you when you're not looking at him. Well, that's about all the information that I could give. I wish you all luck.
Thank you for sharing that with us. We will definitely do our absolute best to make sure that this happens. Because, well, it seems like you are worried that you will not get this information before the end of your days. And no one deserves to spend the last of their days worried or concerned.
That's why I stopped adventuring, and now I just want a pumpkin farm. Would you like a pumpkin?
Of course!
Oh, might need someone with a little bit more
No, I want,
gusto to carry it.
I want a smaller one. Tiny.
Bob,
Oh, I
And
don't.
a hat.
the gentleman out, but
I do not grow small pumpkins.
You don't have a little baby pumpkin.
Did you see the giant pumpkins outside?
I saw the giant one.
They're like baby for 2 days. It's fall. It's Harvest
I
Festival.
want a baby one.
You can
Okay,
carry a
fine.
big one now.
Well, I don't want to carry a big one, but I appreciate it.
I do have 2 questions for you, good sir. I know you said the portal to this realm is at this carnival.
Yeah.
Is there a payment, or I was told I must pay for services?
Oh, yeah. It's easy. You just pay for your ticket at the ticket booth. Can't be that much. I mean, once in a lifetime festival. Heck, I remember when I was younger.
One more coin to pay with.
Yeah, that's about how much it cost me back in my day.
Good thing I kept as well. A fortune teller would have had more. And then one other one. I know notes are always nice to have. My creator, I guess, left me a note. Did you want to give a note to your? I can keep it with me, safe. If you'd like to give one to her if we find her.
Some message?
No.
I don't know if you'd like to write a note personally to her.
Nope.
It's my
I just want to know that she's okay. Return to me when you're done, and let me know. And all my treasures will be yours. And not just material possessions. Things like favors, connections to powerful people, ways to rid yourselves of curses. Powerful items.
Now you have my attention.
You had my attention when you told me someone was in need.
Oh, this is true, but you don't hate me. I'll notice.
Well, at least one of you guys is a white knight. I appreciate it. No, you guys are lovely, for real.
Well, then we'll be on our way. Thank you for your kindness. And you too. And I reach down and I pet the mouse. Some of my
You gotta like pet the mouse and it's like, squeak. It's like its little body's like, squeak.
There's a good little
Yes.
one. Yes. Take care of your master.
They all start like waving at you. All the like little mice and fairies. They're like, hee hee, bye. Good luck on your adventure. Save the food, yeah. Good luck.
Pull my head up.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And have fun. It's a wild time.
We'll
Wow.
try this fun thing.
There's always fun to be had if you are seeking it.
It's time for your vitamins! Oh, yes. I must go, but if you want a pumpkin, help yourself. You have a cart, right?
No.
Ooh. Well, good luck. He kind of like retreats back to his little kitchen nook.
I'll start walking outside.
Yeah. You walk outside, you can see some of the mice are scurrying through the grass. Clearly, these pumpkins are freaking gigantic.
I'm gonna go up to one of the pumpkins.
It's like this big.
I'm just gonna sit, press my back against it, and just like kind of look up.
Yeah. As you look up, you can see it's a midday. Some of the clouds are kind of rolling from east,
Is there a
from
spot
west to east.
Under a pumpkin that would also be under a tree? Like not out of direct sunlight?
Probably closer to the edge of the property, sure.
Out of direct sunlight, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay. So you sit there and kind of gaze up the trees. A little bit of breeze coming from the west to the east, flowing over, getting its saltwater smell, but also the cool feeling of the early autumn. What about you three?
I guess we're in a quest. Are we allies now?
I guess we are friends.
Fucking buddies. Allies are.
Oh dear.
As long as we're working together, that's all we
I would like to call you
need to
friends.
worry
Am I
about.
allowed to do that?
Yes.
We are friends now. Congratulations, you're welcome.
Congratulations.
Start walking. Well, let's go, boys. And
Hopefully
lady.
friends are useful.
Do you prefer lady?
I'm like still zoned out, just like looking up.
Oh no, that one might get lost if we keep going.
With my knowledge, do I know what constellations would be right about there?
No.
Damn. All right.
I was just like, I already know I'm gonna have to think about
I was
it.
gonna lead
But I can't.
into-
Like, how do I answer that in the middle of the day? I don't know.
Well, he could have.
Well, I got maps and everything. I know what
That's where the sun's
was around last
But
night.
yeah, there is. You have 100% knowledge if you know of the biggest star in the sky,
The sun.
the sun.
Right there. right there.
Like, you know, the sky looks a lot better at night.
I agree. That's all I'm...
Beatrix is walking.
You're still.
Slow, she's going.
So we're still holding on to the old lady facade. The dog is Norvell's.
Until I say I'm changing, I'm the old lady.
You got it.
He just runs
They
circles
only
around
know I'm
her
the
pretty
old
much.
lady for now.
Yeah. Enjoying the fresh air and field and chasing some of the little mice around. In the...
Some pixies. Norville, don't eat them.
I'm gonna grab my back. Oh, goodness. Do any of you know how to summon a steed? Potential? Anything?
I normally walk.
I can only summon Bob.
No? Okay. And I just keep walking. I was just fishing.
Just fucking fishing.
I was fishing.
That makes sense. So, is there any last things you want to do about this?
Oh, I'm still there.
Okay.
Like as they're walking down the road, I'm still
I can't. She can't remember. Eleanoris. Yeah, that's it. Was that it?
Oh yeah, let's get outside the gate.
Inside it out.
Just yelling down the pumpkin patch.
Eleanoris.
Oh no, yes.
Eleanoris, yes. Oh, see, I'm wonderful. I'm so good at this. Anyway, are you coming?
Yes, just taking a minute.
By the time I get halfway down the road, you'd be able to catch up anyway. It doesn't matter. She speaks fast and just gets fighting.
So, what are you doing in this alone time? What kind of reflection are you having? Because these guys are clearly moving a little bit forward.
I'm doing that thing where I listen to the wind.
Okay.
I breathe in some air. I realize like I'm alive.
It's free from the smells of dampness and cold drafts. This is a fresh air. This is a time of life and harvest, the beginning of autumn.
Like it's cooler, and the sun is still right there. And much as I still don't love the sun because it hurts me, it pains me, it's still a sky that I can see.
Yeah.
Huge. I'll take that in for a minute before getting up.
Okay. So as you get up and there's a moment to kind of embrace your freedom, this lovely air that's coming in. What kind of conversation are the three of you having until she catches up?
I assume. Well, me and Frixus, sorry, as Frixus, he'll have his magnifying glass out, and he'll be identifying things on the way.
All right.
Is that a mushroom? Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, roll me nature, dude.
I love it.
Eight.
Well,
Huh.
you're not really able to find anything. The high traffic that's been through the
sorry.
area recently, the high traffic that's been through the area, you just see different wagon wheels and footprints. In this farmland area that you're in, you could tell that obviously even the roads have been taken care of, picked clean. Anything of nutritional value might have been scavenged.
Are you looking for something that you lost, sir?
No, I was just usually the trails, something along this way. You know, people discard things, berries grow, food. You know, some fungus, mushrooms. I was just checking along the walk, see if there's anything available for free picking and nourishment, pretty much.
Oh, you're needing food. I have some rations I can spare if you need.
Oh no, I'm
I really
fine.
need them myself.
I was just gathering for later.
Alright.
Did you say you don't need them?
Not really.
Why not?
Just don't.
Interesting.
Well, I had porridge. Porridge was my favorite food. Floria made it for me a few nights ago.
Who?
Flourish, the innkeeper at, what was that town? What town one? I wrote it in my notes. Cordas. No, that was the guard of the town. What was that town's name? Yeah, Cordas was the one who told me my name. I forget the right.
A man who takes notes will keep knowledge. This is good.
I'd have to read the name of the town. Fuck it.
So Beatrix. Oh,
Hold on, 1 second.
No, you're good.
Just once. Yeah. Back to you.
Just making notes. So like outside of game,
Uh-huh.
inside of game, Beatrix is discreetly like making mental note of who these people are, getting to know them without them getting to know her too much, on purpose, and kind of like paying attention to their mannerisms, and that's why I keep saying that's interesting with Buddy, because I want to keep like noticing things. Like I've noticed, like, hey, the dog has a weird reaction to him. Maybe something's up. You know what I mean? There's a sus, like things to get to know. But just paying attention to mannerisms and things said. Also, she's gonna like look over and see Elenaris and notice like the sense of like peace. And she's gonna feel joy for that, because another being is feeling like it, just taking in what's around them and having a peaceful moment in life, like that sort of thing. Like that brings Beatrix happiness to see others that way.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but she's just kind of paying attention, gathering information, if you will.
Team Bards.
Huh?
Team Bard.
Hell yeah. Rock out.
I just picture that Metalocalypse scene where they're playing like acoustic guitars.
Hardcore!
So, this journey will obviously take several days to get to. You guys will make it many miles down the road as the night draws clear. Fireflies start to kind of dance around in the fields and in between the trees, doing their mating rituals before the winter comes. Frogs are still chirping in trees, and the night grows near. You guys set up a little camp. What's everyone doing at this camp?
What does the camp look like?
Your guys' tents?
Are we in the woods, like are there trees?
Kind of like you're walking along a main road and you're like, meh.
Okay. Well, if we're going to set up camp, can we pick that spot? I'm going to point to a spot where there's going to be enough trees to give a small surrounding.
Yep.
And then we go, step in. Where we're going to camp. Is this good for you all? Are you okay with this?
I would prefer somewhere under a tree.
We are under trees, yes. At least 5. That's how I'm going to hope for. I'm looking for a spot where there's at least 5 or 6 trees and like a surrounding. Like a spot where we can fit in the middle of them.
Okay.
once everybody's in, please take note. Don't step on this. Don't trip on this. And I'm going to take my little bells out. And I'm going to take my string. And I'm going to take my string around the trees. A thin thread. And then put bells on it. Boop, boop. Because that way, if somebody approaches, while no, it is not magical, it means it'll deal. I promise you, I'm a light sleeper. I'll wake up.
About 10 minutes after you do that, Norval clumsily runs through it.
Sunny. I
I think tangled in it for a second, get scared.
Aww.
It's kind of right.
Scared him. I'm like, well, that won't help. You know what? I'll wait till he's asleep.
He's really free-spirited, so he runs around a lot.
I do love a free spirit. But hopefully he'll cuddle up with you and go to sleep, correct? Yeah.
Eventually, yes.
Worst case, he's the one who wakes up in the night, and,
Oh, yeah.
well, that's a good thing. I'd rather it be him than something else. There are plenty of things out there, son.
He does wake us up every once in a while, so.
That's fine.
I'm gonna summon an unseen servant.
Okay.
And have him play my lute.
Oh.
So your campsite is filled with not as skilled, but a light lute.
Wait
I
until
don't think it's gonna have the same skills as you.
It's not. It's just
Little
in the
ambient
background
noise,
music. Yeah.
beautiful frogs chirping in the
Blue
trees.
light overhead.
Yeah,
Alright.
nice early autumn moon overhead.
I'll start doing the dance.
Okay. Describe it a little more, Nature.
It's a little flowy dance. It's a little in time with whatever loot fuckery this unseen servant's able to do.
Okay.
It's kind of it conveys the message of like enjoyment and freedom.
This is like interpretive dance almost, but with
Yeah.
a blade.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you guys notice your companion. I'm still trying to get everyone's name completely memorized.
Eleanar's.
Eleanor. Do you see Eleanor?
Eleanar's.
Eleanar's. Doing a dance under the moonlight with her blade and small music being played from her lyre.
Frix is enjoying the dance. He's gonna be.
Brooks is like, yeah.
He's gonna start casting a spell for a snack.
I'm gonna also start casting dancing lights in the middle of it.
Oh shit, so like dancing, swirling lights around you while you do
It'll
this?
be like,
Yeah,
silver
man.
lights.
Alright.
Ooh, go off!
The dog starts like barking and like trying to like chase and like nibble at little bits of fireflies dancing around.
That's adorable.
Saying all that, I'm gonna start making some tea again.
So you just start making some tea while Eleanor, she's doing this dance. Bah! I love this.
Are you, sir? What did you just take? What'd you do?
Don't worry about it. Hold on. We're gonna get to that in just a fucking second.
Alright,
So you do this amazing, beautiful dance in celebration of your peace, trying to interpret freedom. Fireflies dancing and spinning lights, dogs barking, general commotion around the camp. Yeah, you go, girl.
Go off!
Buddy's over there making himself some tea and
Let me make it for everybody.
making tea for everybody, and Frixus here casts a small spell into his hand as your dance completes.
Jesus Christ.
That was beautiful.
I could see that your soul was happy as you did that. I'm sorry. I realized you were doing something on my
Frixus will have a little bunch of yellow berries in his hand.
Did you roll a d4? Roll a d4.
Two.
Two of them.
Oh, two little berries. Two little yellow berries. Sorry, I didn't realize that was the. Also.
You can get as many
Yeah.
berries as you want.
So he'll toss back one of those yellow berries,
Uh huh.
He said he was sitting right below a tree. It's gonna be that one. The initial one.
So he walks over to you. He like looks at you. And he like
Talking about the dances. I really like that. That was pretty nice. I've not seen something like that before, so it was nice seeing that.
It's a long-standing ritual. It used to be called the change dance.
Yeah.
So as you say change dance, and he pops one of these yellow berries in the mouth, he starts growing a lot furrier. Little fucking ears start to appear that are normal, and a long, like, thin mammalian tail. He's like, and he's like climbing a tree.
The beauty of a druid.
You feel compelled to climb the tree till the spell ends. I'm gonna tell you. What's oh god, what's jump's duration again?
Until the spell ends.
No, what's because and jump. Hold on.
Oh, jump spell. That's a good one.
Hold on, right here.
A minute.
Yep, you got a minute of this shit.
So Phrixus is a monkey for a minute, up in the tree, just jumping around.
I'm almost unbothered by it.
Are you okay, buddy?
I don't remember changing when I ate something.
Most don't.
Oh, they don't? It was like yours. I had to learn.
How many spell slots you got at level 1? 2? Oh god.
That's an interesting one right there.
He's like, mid-verse. What the hell?
Switches forward. But he's like stuck in a tree now.
What the
How do
hell?
the hooves work for that? How do the hooves work for that? That's
Stuck.
the tree.
Well, he become a monkey.
I'll be up there for a second.
I love how you were like doing some beautiful ritualistic.
Because of the bells. Everything's chaotic, and I love it. It's great.
That's what he wanted to do at the moment.
Was I cognizant of that the entire time, or did
Oh, yeah,
black
you
out?
did.
I didn't black out.
I didn't play out.
That was weird. How high up am I of this tree?
I'm like 10 feet.
I was just trying to climb down, jump down off the one branch.
I jump on down.
That was weird. I'll take note of that in one of my little books about that. Like, that's a weird side effect. I've not had that happen before.
Don't you druids normally just turn into the animals you like?
Oh, I can't do that yet.
Oh, what a shame. Okay, soon. Very soon.
Yeah, soon.
Look at you there.
I'm
Look at
working
you there.
on
Don't
that.
worry,
But
Sonny. It's fine.
that was I don't know. I've worked on something after an occurrence happened, and I guess I have the ability to create berries now that aren't just good berries.
The great berries?
I was actually thinking about calling them that, but I think I might just call it a Phrixus berry.
Oh, I like that. It's a Frixie Trixie.
Pocket the
Put the other one away.
Save that one for later.
12 hours is gone.
I won't know yet. Because the other one just gave one, so I didn't know.
Yeah, sure.
So you make turn you into a monkey and let you climb trees. Sounds joyful.
Not all of them. The other one I had, I saw some guy when I ate it.
Just some guy.
I see some guy when I don't eat it.
It was some
See some guy right now.
No, there's a lot of some guys.
bearded guy, an old gentleman sitting in some chair by some bookshelves. That's all I know. I mean, I know his name, but that's it.
What's his name?
It's something like Ao.
Hey-oh.
I don't know. I asked him what his name was after he said I got a question, and he just said that, and I came back to where I was laying in this field of flowers.
Oh, they call that a bad trip.
Yeah, you'd think that sometimes.
So your trip, you can see people?
Oh, we have so much to teach you. It's gonna be fun.
I've learned quite a bit in these 22 days. Like, I learned that doors are all different. Some don't just vanish when you walk through them.
Doors were vanishing when you walked through them.
The first one, yes. I walked out of it in forest and gone.
I'm not gonna say that was a bad thing, but okay.
But I got to sleep in the forest. It was only odd the third night when bunch of eyes were coming or staring at me. I shot some magic at one and it yelped. So I was told it might have been a wolf trying to attack me, but it was gone.
More interesting. Well, you guys have been an exciting crew, but I need my sleep. Beauty rest, if you will.
Inside check.
Fucking immediate.
Yeah, roll insight.
Oh,
Do it.
Hold on, pause. My character also has the gift of falling
No,
asleep
one.
immediately.
I'm still frenzied off the berry.
Yeah, you're still freaking out about the berry. You're debating if you're going to cast another one or not. But because she looks so old, you could see it.
One of the flaws of my character is she will be able to fall asleep the moment her head is laid down to rest and she intends to sleep.
That's my flaw in real life. What the fuck?
It's his flaw. He's immediately like,
Oh yeah, brother.
Instant
Family
I
tree.
fall asleep like Ronnie.
Instant sleeper.
Instant. If my intention is to fall asleep. Now, you know what I mean? So if I lay down and I'm like, in this form I snore.
Actually snoring. He's better. Put the sword away after the dance.
Yeah.
Well, just a little sad.
What? Sorry, you're there, sad. I was so invested, like, why?
A little sad. The dance isn't what it could be.
Oh.
God damn.
Because your nipples aren't free, I got it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take it for this reason.
I guess it is time to rest then. I'll lay up against a tree, sit down, stop breathing, and just keep staring out.
I'm asleep, I don't even care.
I guess
You guys
I
just
guess
see, he
for-
just, like, even in a hat, just...
Doesn't breathe.
I guess for our group, I'll take the first watch.
That's alright. I'll stay up for a little while.
Well, I've got no
If you
issue
don't
with
watch, I can.
No, like guarding.
I mean, I will be watching the whole night.
Oh, I'd like to look at the stars, so I don't mind it.
That's what I do too. I watch.
Wait, you like looking at the stars too?
Well, if I'm out here, there's nothing much else to do.
Oh my gosh. Frenzied off the berry, he's gonna start digging through. He's got a big scroll case on his side. He'll pop the top and he'll start going through star charts and everything. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Have you seen this one? This is my favorite one, right?
Have I seen it in the past 42 days?
Sure.
I think I have. I think I.
It looks like the archer.
It's a bunch of stars close together. Yes. Is it supposed to mean something when they're close together like that?
Well, see, some constellations are named after things they look like or something they resemble. This one here is one of the archers, and if you look here, it looks like the outline of the bow with the stars here. Like this one, just fucking Orion's belt type shit. Like simple star stuff. I'll go over with.
So you see shapes in those patterns.
See, some things it's patterned and shaped to make it look like things that way you can easily identify it in the stars, right?
How does that one look like an archer or a belt to you?
Well, you see, take the
Would you like to know
trace.
an interesting fact outside the game? Okay, I just for your own edification.
John trace.
While there's
Yeah.
other stars.
Yeah.
And pretty much make you like a small star chart map.
The dance I
explanation.
perform, once I actually have Illustrator's like blessing, I am completely free.
Look, I am.
I am devoted for
Yeah,
a long
yeah.
time. It's a whole thing, like later on.
Yeah.
The dance is actually supposed
so
to
excited to
squash
go
your
over the
gen-
tools and everything.
What?
Yup.
That's fucking hilarious. None of them heard it. Let's keep it between
I
us.
heard it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I was
Oh, hey, by the
During
way,
character shit.
you inspired me.
Yeah.
Here you go. Take DM inspiration. Could you maybe think of something?
He just said no. Fucking no.
Yes.
There it is. There's the astrology shit. I
Nice.
found it.
I got the first one's a satyr.
I know, right? It was like perfect. I was like, whoa! I found the D&D's astrology.
Oh fuck yeah.
Every time I do
Oh
the
fuck
dance,
yeah.
I'm sad
I'll show
afterwards.
you instead of showing
That's
you the bow
Yeah.
one, it's
I like
a
it.
satyr.
Oh, because you want it. Don't be
Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it really
that
doesn't.
tells me I have the
And are you sitting here just kind of listening on their star talk conversation? Or
Yeah.
Yes. Kind of stuff. Okay.
I'm just looking at the people in the moment.
Firefly's still dancing. The dog seems tuckered out as it actually curls up next to the old lady who's sleeping. Beatrice, snoring away.
is she doing?
Sleeping.
That's what that is. Okay.
Taking rest.
I've taken rest before, but never slept.
Never slept? You don't sleep?
No, I just rest.
What's the temperature like?
It's a cool. It's almost like end of summer, beginning of fall type weather. So it's a
normally
cool
do.
like 62.
Later in the night.
Okay.
Not night, might get a little chillier.
I normally try to reserve the
We just started
first couple
around.
hours of twilight first.
I'll put the bedroll out, but I'll just be sleeping on top of it, like not in it.
That's why I normally, I guess, I had no issue with taking the watch.
I'm chaotic. I didn't even roll out of bed raw. I'm laying on leaves.
Every night I just stare at the stars and slowly watch them meander across.
If you
I
watch
thought
all
you just
night,
passed
you
out
might
standing
be
up.
shooting
I mean,
stars.
Are those the ones that move really quickly? I've seen many of those.
They shoot right across the sky.
Me too.
Falls in
I
back.
thought you were like, oh, okay, I'm ready to go.
It's
I was
actually
also because it just falls on their hunch.
small rocks
God.
falling to the earth.
Oh, those are
They're not actual stars, but rocks.
Each of those things is a rock up there. Okay.
No. Yes, but no.
That is
What
contrary.
is called shooting stars is the rock dissolving as it comes through the sky. What you see stationary are stars. Those are not the rocks coming through.
Okay.
The shooting stars are not actually stars.
Ah. It sort of makes sense.
It's weird,
trust you more.
weird verbiage, but it all does come along in the long run. I think I might have plenty of time to teach you some of this.
Especially
So I gotta ask. We got one more spell slot. Are you holding on to it or?
I'll hold on to it.
All right.
Just one a day is good.
One a day. All right. I appreciate that too. I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Like, let's just put that one on the back burner. That was wild, man.
So as you guys get some rest, the night air is it's quite cool, but not frigid. You guys wake up and pack up your supplies, and knowing that you still have another 2 days journey, as you guys travel together and get to see parts of the countryside in the autumn, beautiful animals. You find several different mushrooms along the walk. Some edible, some very poisonous. In fact, one time in that discussion, you had to tell Buddy that some are edible and some are not. A long discussion happens as you inform him that you should not trust any living thing that you see and try to eat it.
Yeah, see, so this one, there's going to be two of them right next to each other. They're both white, but one's white with red dots and one's red with white dots. And see how they're both red and white. One you can't eat and one you can, or you might die if you eat the red one with the white on it.
A lot of the information along this walk
They're
is
both red and white. I didn't specify.
quite interesting.
She
And
always
these
had food.
2 days of travel. Your journal starts to get full of images and from the fields and the trees. Every now and then interacting with a random passerby. Beatrice is still. We got both of you guys are like yelling.
And first.
Every single morning when I have to wake up, I am like a kid who does not want to wake up. I will sleep until like noon if they let me.
The struggling of getting Elenaris up is quite annoying, but the travel is quite nice.
What's funny is I was also going to bring up the fact that I want to be the first awake every single morning.
Last.
I'm always the first to fall asleep, but the first to wake up. So
Opposite.
the bards are opposites. That's great.
Typical old lady behavior, but she shuffles along as well. The dog, Norvell, bringing out a sense of joy in the nights.
I will pull one thing. I was still a bit before you.
Oh no!
I'm a 4 hour
Okay,
short.
first
4 hour
to
long
wake.
rest.
Yeah, first
Okay.
first awake.
I'm also
I
gonna
went
look
to sleep.
at Buddy every morning and be like, why is it that you're always awake right before me? Do you ever go to sleep, right? You get to rest.
I rest, yes.
You well rested? Oh, that's all that matters. And then I don't even look more
Just
into
look
it.
at the stars.
Huh?
I just look at the stars. Oh, no.
Interesting.
You make very loud noises while you sleep. So.
I've earned it with experience. Anyway, Bernard, okay. Well, I have a question.
Guess I have an answer.
If something were to happen and I were to be tired, would you carry me on your back?
I don't think I can find that.
Oh.
Yeah, I am kind of walking with a limp and have to use a cane.
Wait, why do you walk with a limp? What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong. It's just who I am.
You just have a random limp.
I guess.
What caused it?
I exist.
Is one leg shorter than the other? Is it a phenomenon that does happen?
Guess. I woke up and I had a cane and it helped me walk.
Interesting. That's all I'm going to leave it as.
So, you guys definitely grow a little bit closer in these next 2 days of travel. Traveling the countryside. What'd you roll?
2,
Don't forget your,
4.
2 and 4.
Yeah.
Also along this walk he is trying to perfect it. Once again, he turns into a monkey and climbs up a tree for a whole minute.
No. I rolled number 2,
Oh,
and I
number
rolled
2.
4 berries of number 2.
Oh, no! Oh, number 2. Sorry, I misheard.
Ah, nice. It's chill pill.
Oh, the 2 of the blueberries, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Xanax.
They're just popping them.
Jesus.
all four. You're just popping all 4.
It's chill as fuck.
I don't know if you're eating or sharing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
As we're walking, just eat one as we're walking throughout the day.
For you notice over Fricks is a very calm effect. Like nothing seems to bother him when he walks.
Man, this countryside's looking nice.
It warms your heart to see someone living so free.
Barry, anybody?
The joy of a druid. Save mine for me.
You are now under the effects of calm emotion.
Oh wow.
Hold on. There's no save because you voluntarily ate it.
Right.
You don't like feeling like being hostile towards any living creature for the duration of calm emotion, so 10 minutes.
So I feel
Not a slight bit of hostility
Almost
towards any
the same.
creature. Yeah.
You just now don't feel as awkwardly close.
And you're calm.
Those are pretty good. I like those.
Like that deep anger of Zat.
Yeah.
Not even washed away. Just 10 minutes of just... Yeah.
And see, this is a different type of one. See, I could never get it down.
Would you hold on to mine for me?
You two should try that.
I'm popping mine.
You seem
I'll hold on to the last one first.
The uncertainty of who you are, who you're seeking information from. Those wants and desires just kind of wash away. For the first time in Buddy's very short life, your curiosity even kind of just mellows out. No form of hostility or anything. 10 minutes. It's almost like a weird bliss.
I've been the sitter before. I can be it again. Always a fun job.
Well, we're talking about 2 days. That was one. Do you have another one for the second day? As we're getting towards the end of the second day, so 3 days total travel.
I'll do one for the third day.
We're that's what I'm talking about. We're nearing.
Oh, yeah, well, for the third day, I'll roll one.
You got it.
I'm just going to roll it all
So
together.
as we start getting to that twilight hour,
Were you asking him if he wanted to go ahead and roll his 2 for the day because it's going to recharge for the third day, so you could roll a
Talking
second
about
one
the
for
third
that
day.
day?
For the third day.
Oh, gotcha.
One more of the...
Throwing it around you.
It's, for the creative, what he made. Roll it in front of him.
That's cool.
so as you guys are traveling, the first stars of night twinkle above apricot sunset. Giant dragonflies whirl overhead. Trailing streamers in a low mist curls over the ground. Through a floral archway, you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures. I'm gonna drop a picture.
And you said this is the fall time of the year?
Here we go. Picture.
God, I didn't look at the picture. Those are giant pumpkins.
Elf stilt walkers, dancing fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and a wistful tune of a whistling, what the hell is a calliope?
Callio.
It's very whimsical. That's the picture you see.
What the fuck?
Only he sees that?
No, I dropped it in pictures.
No, I was asking, does only he see that because of the thing he rolled, or are we coming up on that?
I'm railroading it.
Yonder goes
Okay, gotcha.
eyes.
I didn't know
This
it was
is
a
the
fairy
carnival.
effect.
It's a carnival.
Is this is what Madrick was talking about?
It looks beautiful.
General chat.
It looks where people have fun and joy.
Thank you. I was like, what the fuck is that?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's a big musical instrument. Okay.
Can we hear anything emanating from this?
Oh my god, yes.
That's kind of cool.
The sound of bustling is everywhere. There's literally people right behind like the ticket booth area, like walking on stilts. There's people with face paint. You got tons of travelers in and out. Explosive. It's carnival.
This looks like a busy place.
What's everyone doing?
I was taking my notes.
Just going along. Well, this is where we were supposed to go, didn't we? Didn't the old man that we spoke to didn't put us on this adventure? Didn't he say look for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light?
Yep, Mr. Witch and Mr.
I don't
Light.
see why we couldn't have fun for the first day.
You could
a
say we
witch
need to
light
buy a
festival.
ticket.
Get to know the place.
There you go.
What?
Nothing.
He's got it.
I got it.
Oh, the monkey get off a content.
You have to go to a place somewhere beyond the carnival. The wild beyond it.
God damn
Dude, session 25 got the name drop already?
Yeah.
Yo, got it.
Hey, buddy. And I reach up and I grab his shoulder. This is what they call fun. This is where joy, things like this bring a lot of joy to a lot of people. But I pull you close and I pull you down, probably with a little bit more strength than an old lady should have, maybe. You know what I mean? Like just a little hair, like a hint towards yeah. But anyway, come here, come close. But keep aware, not everyone is your friend. Don't say that out loud.
Oh, you are my friend.
I am your friend. Yes, I will always be your friend forever. It's gonna be great.
So while you bring over and you're having this conversation, a lively jig springs up, led by a troop of gnomish clowns.
Keep your eyes peeled for the movie.
Tiny clowns.
You know what
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Pretend to be
And they're like, ah.
Just going by.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I like them head smile and clap to
And
the
if you're
beat.
worried about anything, or you have questions, feel free to ask anything you need.
They completely missed all the clowns.
Most of them.
As they're talking about it.
I mean,
I don't
if you
think
have
I've
any questions
experienced
about
anything like
the
this
surroundings
before.
while we're here, things can get very bright and very distracting very quick.
So
And
stuff.
in the distracting, when one is being distracted, a lot of things can happen. So keep yourself about you, and if you have any questions, call upon me. Or the other bard.
You sound like you've been to many carnivals.
I have done a lot of things. Let me just go on. Don't get distracted by the lights, that's all I'm saying.
What are you guys doing?
Shall we?
I guess we need to go buy a ticket, as the gentleman told us.
Beatrix is literally giving advice on how to avoid being
Being
distracted
distracted
by
as
what
the
she
clowns,
does.
as the clowns are walking by, like
Yes, avoid being distracted. Other things could be happening as these things are happening. Normally, a distraction is in lieu of something more devious behind the scenes.
I know not what distractions. All I know is they are not making the music that you guys were. They are just
No,
being
that's obnoxious.
that is called obnoxious.
Let's go get the ticket.
Yes, I have
Did
my
we-
one coin.
As you
If you
guys
need
start
water.
walking towards where those tickets are at, an elf stilt walker tosses colorful, sugary treats down to children who pass by.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
I like hold my hand out waiting.
Yeah. I'll join.
I'm a child by my standards.
Just throwing out more to more kids. He's all like, he's a stilt walker. I don't know.
I pick a few up off the ground and press the dirt off of them and hand them up to Buddy. Would you like to try one? It's a sweet.
It's a druid crafted puff snare at him.
It's a sweet. Did you take the wrapper off? You don't eat the wrapper.
You cleaned it, I thought.
But I cleaned it. I cleaned the dirt off of it.
God
You
fucking
didn't take
damn
the
it.
paper. take the paper and the plastic and the grossness off. You have to you eat
This is
the
gonna
thing
be all
inside the
heavy.
sweet.
Plastic.
Oh my
That was
gosh,
plastic.
just hold still. And then I undo another one and I hand you one.
This is D&D. There's no plastic.
I undo another one and I hand
Whoa.
you one. You're right. It's just paper.
What the fuck is going on now? Hold on. Tell me what
I
three is.
just rolled it. I was just fucking around. Used to do drugs.
I feel like this is gonna be.
What is a 3 though?
Because I'm totally gonna be just teaching your character
you
everything
need
that I can. Because she's a know-it-all.
You
I'm
Whoa.
don't even know what's bad with my character.
excited.
You don't even know. Just wait till I roll a 1.
No. I'm
What is everyone
I'm
doing?
gonna keep
Well,
walking.
apparently I'm
You're
eating
gonna get a ticket.
Walking the
a
ticket.
candy that she's given me. You said
Yeah.
this is sweet. This is not sweet like the wine that
Did
I
we
had.
get any money
Oh,
or
it's
gold
a
or
different-
anything?
different kind.
That's funny.
This is a sugar sweet.
It is because I don't think I have anything.
Wine is an alcohol, honey.
Oh no, I only had a memory of it.
Well,
As you
once again.
approach the ticket booth,
Ticket.
a silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of the ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars across it.
See that right there, buddy.
An elderly goblin perched behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you. Greetings, Greetings, fairgoers.
Greetings to you.
Greetings.
On this night sky canopy, is there like a depiction of the moon on it?
No.
Would we know it as the depiction that was described to us? By the old man? How she presents herself to humans?
No, it's not her.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
I don't know if
dancing
it was. I don't know. Alright.
I'm gonna use dancing lights to put like a small sphere where the moon would be, like right in front of it. So,
He kind of steps on the steps and looks out. Don't vandalize anything. Alright, tickets to the once in a lifetime Wild Beyond the Witchlight Carnival here. Ha!
I was told to give you a coin for that.
Oh, you need about 9 more of those for a ticket.
9.
All I
10
have is-
total.
10 total.
Hey, it's a once in a lifetime, well, once every 8 years, but once in a lifetime experience.
Do you give a discount for age?
No.
well, we don't have to actually attend it. We're supposed to meet with a Mr.
Like,
Mr. Witch and a Mr. Light.
Yes.
No one gets in without a ticket. Or you can talk to security. As you see from behind the ticket booth, you see a very large man with a pumpkin head on his head.
Hello, security. I was told to talk to you to seek entrance.
Did you get that pumpkin from? Oh, what was his name?
It's not him. He just looks
Very
over.
big pumpkin.
Just looks over at you. No ticket, no entry.
Those are smaller pumpkins than what we saw.
Just slunks back behind.
Mr. Security was not as helpful as you said he would be.
10 gold each.
Oh, you people in your weird ways. I'll just pull out 10 gold, slap it down, and get a ticket.
Welcome to the Wildlife Carnival.
Well. One moment, please.
I'll walk
I
in.
scurry back. I scurry back because I realize he doesn't have enough, and I don't have enough to pay for both of us.
You know, money's an issue. I do have another way.
What's your other way, sir?
Well, it's simple. We make a little pact.
What's the pact?
like,
Hey, you know what? All you gotta do, shake my hand, agree to a condition, and get your ticket.
I need to know what the condition is before I agree.
Well, you know what? It's random. You showed up to a carnival with no money. Now, come on, it'll be fun. If not, you just come up with 30 more gold.
Give me just a moment. I'll think about it.
I fucking have tickets ready.
I'm gonna go in and just start enjoying myself a little bit.
Life's too short to let others hold you back. I get it. I'm not even arguing or caring. You do you, but be careful. We'll be in there. Just a moment.
I'm gonna see if they can get entry in. That's probably why I'll leave it. I have to,
Well,
if
Alright.
it's good.
We're at part ways.
Beatrix would like to take a look around
Mhm.
at the creatures who work there.
Gotcha. Yeah. So what you notice is sometimes if you can kind of identify people who work at the carnival because they're wearing monarch butterfly wings.
I need to
And
know
like
the
face
creatures.
paints?
What do they look like?
Oh, there's a mix. There's a lot of creatures that are in and out. You've got elves with beautiful face paint. There's gnomes walking around. There's even Kanku bird people.
Smaller humanoid creature. Go with one of the smaller workers.
Also, around the entranceway, there's a lot of people going in and out. There's only a few workers you could see.
I want one of the people who work there that don't need a ticket to get in.
Okay.
Also Discord.
So, forgive me, I was thinking while you were talking, and it's a rough night. All right, so did you say fairies? No. Wait.
Elves.
Elves. All right, elves. Cool. Buddy. Hold on. Frixis.
I'm gonna loop us together.
Frixie boy.
It's one of those kind of campaigns.
Frixie boy.
He's so nice.
Frixie.
He's been talking to you.
Frixis.
Sorry.
She's doing that old lady jump where they jump and their legs go out.
Yeah.
What? Sorry. What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. I don't like being unkind.
No, I was distracted.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. I understand. I get that. Anyway, so
Hey guys, you're gonna be holding up the line. We got this deal, or you gotta go to the back of the line. You got
no deal. We're gonna walk away. We'll come back. We have to use a potty. And then okay.
We?
Hold on. You got money to get in,
Boom! Shakes a hand. Roll me a d8.
buddy. Please travel with me.
Okay.
Hold on. Three. You must perform a short dance whenever you hear someone say your name. Rest of your time at the Witchlight Carnival. Woo!
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yee!
Wait.
Write that down.
So he took the deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You must perform a short dance whenever you hear someone say your name.
Frixis.
So you keep yelling at him, and he just starts like doing like a jig.
Go find Elenaris.
Can I see?
Yeah, she's like right over there, just like,
Stay together.
I'll scanter off over to her.
You scanter off over to her.
Bye, Praxis.
Frixis, be careful.
You just jigging and
Doing a
dancing.
jig across like
Clearly really excited. Back to you two.
So we go to the back, and I pull
an
him
excited
close,
little goat.
and I whisper very quietly. Well, I make sure there's nobody around us within hearing distance.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's noise, ambient. Do you want the money to go in, or do you want to take the deal? I don't mind taking the deal. I actually have the money, so it doesn't matter. But do you want to take the deal, or do you want to go in?
I want to go in, but I guess if I don't have the money, I must go do a quest or
Well,
something.
hold on, pause. Do you want to take the deal, or do you want the money to go in? Two options. Pick one.
I
have
but
5
only
gold.
one
That
coin
would
left
I will
to
give you
spend.
my money to go in. Do you want to take the deal, or do you want the money to go in?
Why would you give me your money? I've not done a quest for you.
Can you just trust me?
Should I?
Yes. Do you want to take the deal? It sounds like you have to do something funny. It could be amusing.
I don't want to take the other amount.
Here, you know what? Just take this. I give him 9 gold.
Okay, you have exactly 10 gold.
So now I have 6.
Thank you. What do I owe you for this? I must
Buddy. You don't owe me anything. One day I'll need a favor. You don't really owe me anything, but we'll work together. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
It's kind of like a long-term deal if you think about
Yeah.
it.
All right.
You stay my friend, and we help each other as we go. It's a mutual benefit.
That's what friends do. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that really isn't a line, but you have to make up your mind. Are you
What a
buying or
symbiotic
leaving?
relationship.
I guess I will.
I'll be leaving. My friends are gonna go in and have fun.
Thank you, sir.
Of course. Enjoy the once in a lifetime.
Do I need to keep hold of this?
Yes, you do. Because
Why?
if you have no ticket, security will have to bounce you out. To do anything in the carnival, takes a punch out. Ticket's good for 10 attractions.
He'll bounce me out.
Yes.
Like a ball?
Yes.
You can do that
Listen.
security?
You don't want to get bounced.
Try me.
I don't want to try you. I just.
As you guys are
That's
sitting there who
a
are
lovely name.
inside already.
I'll talk to. I'm not gonna say her name. Talk to him again. Right?
Okay.
There. You know, he said it was a once in a lifetime opportunity, but just come here next time.
every 8 years. I was actually thinking about it.
It seems like a weird ploy that they are going to be doing to just get sold.
How often does it come through?
Once every 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it could be a lifetime for a smaller creature, I guess, yes?
It's basically a sneeze.
For you, maybe, but think of a squirrel. Like, 3 years for a squirrel. They'd never see this thing.
Squirrels don't have 10 gold.
They don't. You're right. They would never see this thing.
That was a very buddy thing to say.
All right.
So, from outside the thing, I say, Princess Eleonoris! Do the dance. Eleonoris! Sorry.
You just start jigging for no reason.
Buddy is on his way in!
I like that you found your groove. Huh?
Buddy is
It's
on his way
a
in.
bit
Grab
forced.
him, don't let him get lost.
Now,
You guys are like right past the fucking ticket booth.
Am I-
So she's just yelling this, and Buddy's just like,
am I consciously, willingly dancing, or is like someone says my name and I cannot help but dance?
you cannot.
That's funny.
Hello, fellow travelers. Eleonoris and Frixus.
What the hell?
This is going to be great.
It's a very weird thing you're doing.
I guess he was literal.
I know.
I have to dance every time they say my name.
What are we doing?
May I ask DM advice? How much trouble would it give me if I formed into one of the workers and tried to just walk in?
Let's find out together.
I think it'd be funny. Now, I don't want anybody to see me do it, though, so they don't see me nothing.
Yeah, you're kind of at a carnival. So.
I'm gonna walk away and go somewhere, anywhere. Because it's quick change. I just have to walk past something.
Describe your form.
I don't want to be within the goblin site or the security site.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would like to check my surroundings before doing it.
Roll me perception.
So I'm not gonna do it if I'm able to see it. Yeah, alright. Well, shit.
What'd you roll?
Boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 4.
You got it. Describe your form.
I don't like that. He's gonna hurt me. This is gonna suck. My first change. Alright, I want to look exactly like one of the smaller humanoid-esque workers there, wings and all. Face paint, all of it. And then I'm gonna use my item to change my clothes to be exactly like theirs.
Okay. So you change yourself to look like a.
Like walk behind a building, and then I'm that.
You change yourself to look like a short gnomish clown, complete with butterfly wings. Yep. And you walk right to the front. But because of your floor, you feel a bump on your shoulder as you walk by.
No.
As you turn, this is gonna be great. As you turn, as you make your way forward, a small child bumps into you.
Ooh. Oh my, child.
Bumps into you, and she whispers, "Liar." Roll me a D5.
No, a D5?
Yep. Roll me a D6 minus the 6.
Reroll the
Jesus.
6.
So I was seeing. God damn it. That's fun. Alright. 6 minus 1, 5?
No, you reroll on a 6.
Oh, okay. 3. Well, shit. Rerolling new character, session 0.5.
No, what? And she says, "Liar." You feel a memory pulled from you. This image of you being a little girl and being taught how to have proper manners. The entire memory and thought escapes you. As she holds it, puts it in her pocket, and disappears in the crowd of people.
Do I realize that she did that?
Yeah, you felt a memory.
Do I know which memory she took? Or do I
Yeah.
just feel like something's missing?
That memory. That memory is gone from you.
That was not very cash money. I'm just kidding, sorry. I just keep. I'm just going in. No time.
What's up, Banjo? Yeah, we can drop the ad. There's no one. There's one here. Oh God. These shifts. They really kill me. I need a break at the ticket booth here. Can we stop though? I'm gonna be like 5 minutes. I gotta.
Gotta go drop the little goblins off at the pool.
What?
Take a poop.
You think it takes me 5 minutes to take a poop?
Man, I don't know. I start fluffing my.
Oh, come on.
Works for me. Please take a
I
poop.
get behind there and then I jump up on a stool.
In front of you, you
Yes.
see a stack of tickets.
Yes.
Okay, I take one sleight of hand I would like to roll and steal one.
Go ahead.
Alright. Hold on. Does
Yes.
anybody see me? Am I alone in the booth?
You're alone in the booth. You see different people.
And I'm small.
It's literally a ticket booth.
And I'm small.
That's exactly what I
She's
thought.
a worker with a ticket in a ticket booth.
Hold on, and there's a bunch of gold.
Yep.
Oh. Teach that little shit.
Well, if I could take a
Hold on.
ticket and nobody would notice.
Hold
I
on.
can't take gold and not be noticed. I won't take it.
Hold on.
Banjo would.
I would just like to point out the beginning of this. You said unless I get us into trouble, we can go through. But you're the piece of shit.
I'm not being violent.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
You have a I meet violence with more violence.
Roll me sleight of hand.
Our gold comment.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand is a +5, so that's gonna be a 17.
You end up slipping a ticket into your pocket.
Sleep.
Good for 10 attractions. So, as the three of you guys
Hold on.
freshly get in.
As hold
Oh, no.
on. Okay, go on,
No.
go on, and then I have more
Me
to
hold
do.
As the three of you are sitting around, it's been like a minute or two, and like your friend hasn't come back. Figured, well, maybe she'll catch up with you guys. As you see the entire carnival spread out before you. You're in a ticket booth, having to cover for a little bit, but you have procured yourself a ticket. And that's what we'll leave off to.
No, there was more I wanted to do. Just a moment.
What do you want to do?
All right, I'm gonna make it quick. Hey, security guy. I seen some suspicious activity over there. Way over there, behind that building. Can you go check that out for me?
Oh, yeah. What did it look like? We got more people sneaking in,
It looks like it.
trying to steal from us?
It looked like. Yeah, go get him, buddy.
Every time that I see people, and he pulls up like a 2x4. Every time people steal from us,
Go get him, Snatcher Pumpkins. Go get him.
he just starts like storming, walking over with butterfly wings on his back. He's huge.
Go, you fly. All right, as
He
you
can't
do
fly.
that, the
They're just
line.
butterfly wings.
I'm like 13 gold.
Yes, pocket.
We'll work on your hustle next
So the
session.
hustle is until the security guy gets back. I'm charging 13.